Usyk, I think, is the best fighter of our generation. But if you go on too long, you'll get beat. You know what? I think Dubois has a good chance. I think he's developed mentally, physically. If you ask Usyk to give a name of someone he's sparred, best fighter that people wouldn't expect, it would be me. I gave him all kinds of trouble. And I'm sure he'd admit that, and if he wouldn't, he's a liar. My career was over for so long, and now it's back alive again, and I thought I'd enjoy the belt more, to be honest. I'd love to be a world champion, but I don't think that's in my capabilities. I want fresh challenges, not interested in rematches.
Fresh off a great win for you, finally get your hands on the belt, stopping Johnny Fisher in 5. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice, you know, it was nice to win the belt, but I don't know where it is now. It's somewhere. It's either in the car or it's somewhere. I hope I ain't got to pay for it, because I don't know where it is. I thought I'd enjoy the belt more, to be honest, but buzzing with the win. And you know what? Saturday I kind of expected it to go down how it did. It's about what's next. I'm excited for what's next now, you know, so yeah, it's good.
I think you told me in the build-up to the first Johnny Fisher fight on the Usyk-Fury rematch card that you never won a belt, that you never won a title, and now you've lost the belt.
Yeah, I'm not saying I've lost it. I'm saying I don't.
But the kid's taken it.
It's too heavy. Yeah, they're not picking that up. Even I can barely pick it up. Yeah, the belt, the British title is the only belt really that I would say I would care. I'd love to be a world champion, but I don't think that's in my capabilities. So let's win the British title, and if I won the British title, I'd keep that in my eyesight at all times.
You sparred with everybody, including obviously Alexander Usyk. Just think back to that time with Usyk. What was that like?
Oh, it was incredible. He's an incredible man. The last day, I obviously a bit of a slip, I think, was involved maybe, but I sparred really well. If you ask Usyk to give a name of someone he's sparred, the best fighter that people wouldn't expect, it would be me. I gave him all kinds of trouble, and I'm sure he'd admit that. And if he wouldn't, he's a liar.
How did you give him trouble? What was it?
Oh, befuddled him. The last spar, I was winning the last spar. It made me look a novice. No, I'm just trying to get the fight, aren't I? No, I sparred really well.
Would you fight him?
Mate, I love. He's the best heavyweight of our generation. He has to be one of the best heavyweights, one of the best fighters of all time. If you give me enough money, I'd fight me bloody fight anybody. But
what happened at the end of that spar?
Yeah, he knocked me out, stood up. Well, I got to the end of the round though, and I'd already won the first 3 rounds, so I won 39-37 on points in the 4-rounder. So I'm 1-0 up. So if he wants the rematch, anytime, keep him out. Eco power now it is. We'll do it here if he wants. Yeah, for Sam, get him over here.
Love it. Johnny Fisher done, right? So we move on. A homecoming in Sheffield, in Doncaster, and against who?
Sheffield, I believe. September in Sheffield. I may go before then. May go in July. May do an 8 or 10 rounder in July.
To keep momentum and to keep
in the gym. Yeah. Because people say you can't out-train a bad diet, but I am determined to prove that wrong.
How bad has your diet been?
Yeah, it's not been great. Yeah, I'm going to prove that one wrong, hopefully.
Some people are saying to me, if Dave Allen actually got in phenomenal shape, you could challenge for big titles.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe.
So the key is to keep you busy. So July, maybe September. If you could name a couple over the next 6 months, a year that you'd like to take on, who'd it be? Because lots of people are speculating whether it's the sort of likes of David Adelaide, TKV. Deontay Wilder has sprung up.
Yeah, mad, yeah. The British title, obviously, is always what I want. Deontay Wilder, boxing.
He likes Sheffield, Deontay.
Yeah, but get him over. Anthony Joshua, I'll box him. I've already boxed him.
Rematch, did you want?
I'm not interested in rematches. We know what I...
Hughie Fury?
Yeah, possibly. Possibly. I like boxing, my friend.
Tyson Fury?
100%. I will literally box anybody, but you know what people say about me? You box him, you box Ortiz, Whyte, Yoka, Price. I want to add to that list. I don't want to say I boxed bloody him 7 times.
Dillian's like that. He wants to fight the fighters he hasn't fought.
I want new fighters. I'll box anybody. I don't want to give names out because it's not really what I'm about. I've got a lot of respect for everyone, never mind those that are rated above me. I have mad respect for all of them. But I want fresh challenges, not interested in rematches. And to be fair to Dillian Whyte, like, he beat me 10 rounds to 0. He boxed for world titles. What the fuck does he want to watch Dave Allen for? So, for me, he's going to box Dillian Whyte. He'll go, what are you on about, you idiot? So, I want new challenges, and I want to do it. I want to box Chris Lovejoy. I meant to box him years ago. Let's get him over. I'd love to get him over. I'd love to hit him. And then we'll do a 10 rounder at Sheffield. Good international opponent. And then anybody. two big knockout wins on the back of the other day. Why not? Why not dream? Why not dream and get a real big name opponent in boxing? And why don't I diet for 3, 4, 5 weeks and then we might beat him as well.
Close the fridge.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen somehow. But I'm dreaming again. It's refreshing for me. It's nice. My career was over for so long, and now it's back alive again. And I'd hate for people to say, "Oh, look at him thinking he's going to box USYK." I don't really think that. But why not dream? It's good to dream, isn't it?
Of course it is. And Usyk fights Daniel Dubois in the rematch July the 19th. How do you see that one panning out?
Well, as we are on rtfight.com, you know what? I think Dubois has a good chance. I think he's developed mentally, physically. I think he's really developed, and it's a big ask for Usyk. He's 38 years of age. He's a natural cruiserweight. He relies a lot on reflexes and movement. I think it's a difficult ask for him. But as we are on rtfight.com, Alexander Usyk, yeah, of course.
RDF, you think Usyk, but you might think Dubois. So Dubois got a real chance.
I believe so, yeah. But I picked against Usyk the last 2 times he's proved me wrong. And he doesn't care what I say. Why would he? He's chinned me before, so I've chinned him. What's he on about? But Usyk, I think, is the best. I would say he's the best fighter of our generation. But if you go on too long, you'll get beat.
And yeah, a couple of wins, 2, 3 wins, and they say they call you up and say, look, we're gonna put you in for the world title. Your reaction?
Well, if Dubois beats Usyk and Usyk wants to comeback fight, I'm your man. I'm here. Come to Donny, let's do it.
Well, we got you, Dave. Just a couple more. Top 3 boxers you grab a beer with and why?
You know what? I'm actually teetotal. People would never believe that with my antics. Usyk, Fury, and Michael Conlon. I like Michael Conlon.
Top 3 phrases in boxing that make you roll your eyes.
I boxed at the O2 Arena. Me and Conor Coggle have used that one a few times. Do you know what? All the cliches are true though. They are very cliche. Styles make fights, all the rest of it, but they're all true. The only thing that makes me roll my eyes is when some donut who doesn't know what he's on about says them, I would say. Because all the cliches are true. The cliches for a reason.
Lovely. Top 3 greatest fighters in history, apart from yourself.
Apart from myself, well, I'm glad that gives 3 people a chance instead of 2. Roberto Duran, for me, the greatest fighter there's ever been. Sugar Ray Robinson, probably the greatest boxer there's ever been. And number 3, my own personal favourite, I'll put in there, James Toney.
If not boxing, what would you be doing today?
That is a difficult one. Probably in a warehouse, lifting heavy shit, because that's what I'm good at. I'm good at lifting heavy stuff.
If you could steal one skill from any fighter, who and what?
Current fighter?
Yeah.
I'd like Tyson Fury's long arms, because mine are absolutely terrible. Look at them. I've got the arms of a flyweight. It's ridiculous, really.
Describe your entire career in 1 word.
Bizarre.
If you could delete 1 rule from boxing, what would it be?
Low blows. I'd allow low blows. Probably that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Dave, as always, an absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much.